much for joining me today. We're going to be making cards with the May 2021 Stamp of the Month. This month, this stamp and die of the month is the Way to Glow stamp set and coordinating dies. And it has some super adorable little fireflies. So we're going to make some cards with it. I've got everything pre-cut and ready to go, so I can just tell you kind of how we're going to put the card together. I have a top folding A2 size card, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. With our scallop rectangle, I have cut out this super gorgeous purple glitter paper that's available in one of our glitter paper packs. So I've got the scallop rectangle, and then with our layering rectangle dies, I've cut out a rectangle to fit right inside there. And this pattern paper we're using for all of these cards is from our Hooray paper pack. And it's got really pretty purples and some teal, yellow, little lime green in there. Just some really pretty colors that I thought would work really well with fireflies. So I'm just gluing down my layering pieces for my card, and I'm going to glue these on the card front. So now we have our card base ready. From our thin fishtail banner dies, I've cut out a pretty plaid pattern. We're going to add that to the card. I've cut out a stitch circle and a scallop circle. And the scallop is a really pretty yellow glitter paper. It's one of our glitter papers. And we're going to glue these together. And next we're going to glue this piece down to our card base. Now here's the card base, just super cute and colorful, and just with that hint here and there of sparkly glitter. It's really pretty. I have 2 of our little firefly friends. They are so cute. They've got little light bulbs there that they light up. And we're going to place them on the circle, just like that. And then I've stamped the Way to Glow sentiment, and I've used our sentiment strip dies. They fit these sentiments that are in this stamp set. This is the 1/4 inch sentiment strip dies. And we're going to put the Way to Glow right there in the circle with them. I've added some foam adhesive to the back of the fireflies so that they pop off the card a little bit. And there is our really cute card. I love these little fireflies. I think the last thing I'm going to add is some Hooray glitter enamel dots, so they match all the colors in the paper pack perfectly. And there's our finished card. So sweet. The next card we're going to make is a slimline card. So I've got a white card base that measures 8 1/2 by 3 1/2 inches when it's folded. I've cut out of purple cardstock this scalloped layering piece, and this is from our Sympathy Slimline dies. In that set, you get this nice scalloped piece that fits perfectly within the 8 1/2 by 3 1/2 card. So let's glue that down. We have foil paper packs, and they are 6 by 6, and they come with silver and gold. So I've cut some circles with our layered circle dies. I've used the gold foil cardstock and then a gray dotted pattern from the Hooray paper pack to go on top of that. So you just get a hint of the gold there. And I've cut out a larger set of circles for the center, and then 2 smaller layering pieces for the top and the bottom. And these are going to give nice spots for our little characters to sit on. It's a good way to anchor our little critters to the card. Now we've got our 3 little spots for our critters on our slimline card, and we can glue down our little critters. For the one in the middle, he's caught in the net, so I just stamped him and then stamped the net over it and used the dies to cut out the net. And I've just used some foam adhesive to pop them up a little bit so they pop right off the card. There, aren't they cute? Oh my goodness, so cute. Now we just need to add our sentiment, and I've actually stamped 2 for this card. Cut them out again with our 1/4 inch sentiment strip dies. One says caught a bug and then get well soon. We're gonna put the caught a bug right up here with this little guy. Glue that down. And we'll add the get well soon down in this bottom circle here with that cute guy. It's hard to fit Slimline Card in the frame of the video, but this is so stinking cute, if I do say so myself. Look at those little fireflies. For our last card, we're going to make a top folding A2 size card, so it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. When folded, I've got some different layering pieces cut out that we're gonna add to the card. The first one, I've cut out this gorgeous lavender glitter paper. This is in our spring pack for the glitter paper, and this, it shines, it's iridescent, so it has different colors that sparkle and shine, along with the majority of it being lavender. I've got a piece of yellow cardstock to go on top of that, and then a piece of pattern paper from the Hooray paper pack. So let's glue these together. So now we have our card base. I like when you're using a piece of pattern paper and then another pattern paper behind it, or something like a glitter paper that has a little bit of busyness to it also, to line it with a plain piece of cardstock to give that, just gives a bridge between the two patterns or the two looks. I've cut out a piece of stripe pattern paper from the Hooray paper pack and a teal piece of paper to layer behind it. We're going to add that to the card. I stamped the little jar from the stamp set and stamped this little firefly inside of it, and then I die cut the jar out with the coordinating die. I colored them both with the Copic markers, and then on all my cards, the little fireflies, I've added a little bit of glitter to the wings, and then I've added some here to that little highlight in the jar just to give a little extra sparkle. So this guy is so sweet in this little jar, and I've added some foam adhesive to the back to pop him off the card. And to give that little guy a place to sit on the card, I cut out 2 circles with our layered circle dies, another piece of that really pretty yellow glitter paper, and then a white cardstock to go on top of that. I don't want the whole circle to be on the card. I want to go off the edge. I like how that looks sometimes. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of that circle off on the side. You can do that with your paper trimmer if you're worried. I just do it with my scissors. And then we'll adhere this to the card. And there's our card base. See, I like how that just looks just like it's going off the edge there, but you still get the purple going all the way around. Kind of gives it a finished look. Let's add our little firefly in the jar. And I've die cut the sentiment, "You brighten my day," again with our 1/4 inch sentiment strip dies. I think I'm going to add it right down here in the bottom corner. And there's our card. Isn't that sweet? Thanks again for joining me today. I really hope you've enjoyed these cards I've created with our Way to Glow stamp and die set. This is the May 2021 stamp and die of the month. You can head on over to pinkandmain.com to check them out. We will sell the stamp and die of the month separately as an individual purchase. at the end of the month if we have some left over after our subscribers, but you will pay the full retail price. So it's a perfect time to subscribe to this stamp and die of the month. You get a good deal on both the stamp and die, and you get free shipping when you subscribe. Thanks again, and until next time, keep living the creative life.